I'm going to read you a story today called Sea Bones. And I am dedicating this book to my first grade friends at Shorecrest Preparatory School because I know that you all studied the human body. So this book is called Sea Bones. And it talks about vertebrates and invertebrates. And the author is Bob Barner. Sea Bones by Bob Barner. Look at it, it shows you the skeleton. Now, there are animals that have bones, backbones like you and I, and they're called vertebrates. Animals that don't have backbones are called invertebrates, and I know you all have been working on that a little bit. So this book is going to help you see some of those different creatures. So, wonderful creatures live in the sea. And it shows you all their different things. It shows you their lower jaw, their upper jaw, the eye orbit, the skull, the dorsal fin. Here's the vertebra going down there, the backbone, the caudal fin, the caudal ray, the rib, the pelvic fin, and that. Skeletons support the organs and muscles of many creatures in the sea. Most fish have a skeleton made of bone because it is inside their body. It is called an endoskeleton. Some animals, like lobsters, have a hard shell on the outside of their body, and that's called an exoskeleton. So look at all the different body parts. And some have bones like you and me. The largest animal on earth, the blue whale, can grow to be 100 feet or 30 meters long. It has an endoskeleton with 176 bones. Do you remember how many bones a human has? Whales have a backbone, which makes them vertebrates. The blue whale eats tiny shrimp-like creatures called krill. Do you remember how many bones a human body has? 206. So we have more than a blue whale, even though a blue whale is way bigger than us. A coral reef sparkles on the ocean floor. A coral reef is home to many animals. Some of the animals, like crabs, are invertebrates, which means they do not have a backbone. Crabs have an exoskeleton. Hermit crabs do not have any bones or their own shell. They live in the used shell of another animal. If the shell gets too small, they choose a new one and move in. And if you remember, you can make a book-to-book connection. You remember House for Hermit Crab by Eric Carle, where a hermit crab is decorating his new shell when he moved in? I will get that book and read it to you one day. Made from the skeleton of those that lived before. A coral reef is alive. It is made up of thousands of tiny animals called coral polyps. The reef grows on the hard skeletons of dead coral. It takes thousands of years for a reef to form. Animals are attracted to coral reefs because they offer a home, protection, and food. I love the colors that this author uses in his books. There are animals without any bones that drift with the waves. Jellyfish, have no bones or brains. They go wherever the ocean currents take them. The lion's mane, or the hair jelly, is the largest jellyfish of all, up to 8 feet long or 2.5 meters. Wide with tentacles up to 120 feet or 36.5 meters long. So the tentacles of a jelly can be much, much longer than the actual jelly. And they just drift in the water. Some creatures cling to plants, rocks, or caves. Anemones are animals without bones that look like plants. They are often home to a clownfish. A coating on the clownfish protects it from the anemone's stinging tentacles. The tentacles protect the clownfish and the anemone by keeping predators away. A skeleton helps a speedy shark swim. Sharks have endoskeletons made of cartilage. Cartilage is lighter and more flexible than bone, like the cartilage in your nose, cartilage in your ears are made up. Sharks have many rows of teeth that are hard like human teeth. When a shark loses a tooth, another tooth from the row behind moves forward and takes its place. Sharks lose and replace thousands of teeth in a lifetime. And all those teeth that you find or if you see on the beach, all have fallen out of a shark. Fish shine down deep where the light is dim, way, way down in the abyss or the midnight zone. Many animals live in the cold, dark water thousands of feet below the ocean surface. Some of these creatures with bones and some without glow as they illuminate the water for protection, or they illuminate the water to find food, like the anglerfish, some of those deep, 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 deep fish. Skeletons or not, there is much life to see. Many animals live in the water and on land. Some, like seals, are vertebrates with bone skeletons. Others, like crabs, are invertebrates with an exoskeleton. A turtle actually has a shell and a bone endoskeleton and is a vertebrate. If you've ever seen a turtle shell, that is a sea turtle shell that is not in, and the animal is not alive anymore, and the sea turtle shell will show you where the backbone was in the sea turtle. And it's actually attached to the shell. They all live together. Jellyfish, hammerhead sharks, blue whales, in the salted sea. Eels, seals, sunfish, all together. The oarfish, they all live together. Scientists have lifted hundreds of thousands of species that live in the ocean. They believe there are still millions others to be discovered. Well, that's the great thing about being a scientist and learning about all different things, because there's always more to learn. And I know that you will have an opportunity to explore some of the animals that you're interested in learning about. Oh, here's some more of them. Vertebrates and invertebrates. The vertebrates have a backbone like you and me. The invertebrates do not. Sea facts. So let's look. It's a little quiz. Is it a fish? Jellies. Are jellies a fish? No. Is an anglerfish? Yes. A ray? Yes. A seal? No. A sea anemone? No. A crab? No. Octopus? No. A clownfish? Yes. So you can see, and I'll hold that there for a minute, so you can see all of the questions and all of the answers and see if you got your answers right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay inside. I know we're all working hard to stay away from each other right now, but you will be back together with your friends and going outside and doing fun things very, very soon. Have a great afternoon. Stay healthy. Take care.